really couldn't be in a better place to learn something about the desire to be on stage.
Yes! Yes!
I think, I mean, on the most basic level, you know, people are born with a certain kind of energy to do something. You know, some people are teachers, some people are healers, some people are explorers, and I'm definitely like a performer, even when I'm not on stage, you know.
Transmission of palpable energy between you and the crowd that you sort of transmit back and forth, and you know what you give out as a performer, hopefully they internalize, and then when you ask for a little bit back, they give it to you, and vice versa. You know, it's sort of it's a cycle that goes on throughout the performance that you build on until you get to the end where you all sort of blow your collective load.
It's less like we're the artist and they're the audience, and more like everybody in the room is the orchestra and we're the conductor, you know?
It is a kind of a relationship. There's so much distance between us, yet we're so close, because I've become probably on the stage so much more intimate than, you know, just like maybe in a normal conversation that I would have with someone over breakfast. On the stage, somehow, in these, you know, made-up circumstances, I can show a lot more of how I'm feeling. So perhaps it's like some kind of interesting, you know, scenario or setup where people can get really intimate. People can get really intimate without getting really intimate.
They definitely have to give energy back and stuff. If the crowd isn't giving that energy, then I try to find that one person in the crowd and just party with that person all night long and stuff, because it's kind of draining when you're doing your thing and you're giving your energy, and then you see people just looking like well, hurry up and get off stage type stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? You try to focus in on somebody that is partying. There can be 10,000 people in there. If it's only 3 people partying, then I'm gonna find those 3 people and then just party with them.
If my audience is just sitting there with like this blank stare, I don't feel like performing because it doesn't do anything for me. But if people are, you know, clapping and smiling and making eye contact with you, that's everything right there, because what's the point of performing if nobody's going to react to it or, you know, get anything out of it?
The word ego always has to be brought in to many aspects of what a human being is all about. And artists tend to have a need to be appreciated more than the average Joe. And that's probably one of the reasons that they're driven into being artists. There's this sort of a need for recognition. There is something in them as a need to have to walk on stage and perform and be famous.
I can just go on and do something I love and make, you know, up to 1,000 people happy for that night, and like make them go away with a good memory. That power is unreal, you know. So when I'm on stage and I'm looking at that, making people happy, I feel fucking great. You know, there's no better feeling that I found in life really than doing that.
It seems that a big part of why these people feel compelled to perform is to do with the power of having an impact on an audience, and with this mysterious transmission of energies that people keep talking about. But what exactly is it these performers are doing that has that kind of power over people? What have all these folks come here looking for that the people on that stage are supposed to give them? I figure if anyone knows, it'll be the guy who decided to throw this crazy party in the first place.
See
You're just giving them, it's like giving them food. It's like giving them nice touch. It's something that the receptors like and enjoy. You can't really define it exactly. Music has that property. Stones have that property. Milk.
We like fucking loud music and smoking lots of weed and fucking getting fucked up.
Scary.
Oh, that's rude. He's not gonna put the best.
And we like to party and we like to listen to music.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Man, I expected some kick-ass bands and shit,
Some
bro.
fucking pits and shit, man.
That's what I expected, some fucking mosh pits, but I don't think there's a crowd for that, man, right now, but it's still all good, man. It's all music.
Later tonight, man. Later tonight.
Later tonight when it gets dark, man. Just fucking headbanging shit. That's all I know.
Why do you think you feel the need to mosh?
I feel the music, man, and fucking have to go crazy and shit, man. You just feel the music, dog.
With the band, too, you know? You do it for the band, too. If you really like the band.
You appreciate the band.
So it's some kind of sign of respect for the band?
Of course.
Could you elaborate on that? I mean, what are you trying to give back to the band here?
Give back the energy.
Our relationship with the audience is very symbiotic. Yeah, I would say. We get them off and they get us off, and it's a form of musical masturbation.
In a way, yeah. But there's nothing I have to say though is, in all respect to the audience in whatever form they take, we would probably play music anyway, even if there was no one there. So I guess you could say we'd do in fact on stage kind of go off on our own little tangents, which is fun for us.
Because we play for ourselves, and then we look up, and usually everybody's enjoying it.
And the audience appreciates
so it's
it.
like, oh, okay.
So in that sense, it's symbiotic.
Yeah. Well, that's why it's masturbatory though, because we do it ourselves, and then they start masturbating as well, and then we all have a big orgasm, and it's awesome.
Good point.